The voice
of Point Park, 670 AM WPPJ Radio.
Val Powell and I am sitting here with the Composure. They're here. So
Hi.
we're excited about that. Hello.
Sorry we were late, everybody.
No,
Little
no,
traffic, Pittsburgh.
Totally fine. I just mumbled on about Guns N' Roses
Yeah,
for the
cool.
last
There you go.
Cool.
10 minutes, which is easy for me to do.
There's a lot of material there. Yeah.
It is. Okay, so like I said, we were going to talk to them about their new upcoming EP, and we're going to let you know when they'll be in Pittsburgh to catch them on tour next. So stay tuned because we've got a lot of great info on them for you today. Let's get started. Thanks, Ed, for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having
Thank
us.
you for having us.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your background. I know you're a hometown band for Pittsburgh. Corey and Paul, I read that you formed it in 2007. So
Yeah.
how was it starting here?
Pretty much, we'd been bands our whole lives. Growing up from Pittsburgh, I used to go see Paul playing Punchline all the time.
Okay.
And, he left Punchline and was doing his thing, and I was doing my thing. And pretty much,
Cross paths.
we just crossed paths, both looking for a new band to start jamming with. And that's kind of when everything started. And from then, we added Seth in 2007.
Like, yeah.
2007?
No.
No, 8.
10.
10?
Yeah, 2010.
Okay. Was it now 11? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We kind of consider that, like, when Seth joined the band, that's, like, our lineup now.
So, yeah.
So, we kind of had two lives. The early Composure.
It's hard to answer
early
that
Composure,
question.
and then when Seth joined, we kind of feel like that really brought a lot to our lineup and, a lot of new stuff.
It's hard to say, when we started because, you know what I mean? There's been different
Because
phases.
it's been changes.
Yeah,
Okay.
a few phases.
A lot of bands go through that.
Sure, yeah.
But, probably contributed to your sound, I'm sure.
Definitely.
Definitely. Cool. So I know, like, you guys both mentioned Punchline already. How is it playing in two bands together, and how is the writing process and the music different between the two bands?
Right. Yeah, that's pretty. It's a lot. It's pretty time consuming, you know.
Okay.
But like that's the thing, we love it, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like we'd rather be busy with music all day long, and every weekend and just all the time.
Yeah, so the thing with it is that being in the Composure and just playing music in general, that's kind of like what we all do. We don't have jobs, we're busy all day. So just adding more busyness, it's can be a bad thing, but it's for the most part a good thing.
Good. Well, as long as you guys
Keeps us
enjoy it.
have
Yeah.
something to do,
Yeah. The writing process is, the same dynamic as our band, I'd guess. You know what I mean? Like mainly Steve kind of like writes the bulk of these songs. You know what I mean? And then we all work on them in practice and stuff. And so that's and that's pretty much like how it goes. Like, but in the Composure, we pretty much write all the songs together at practice usually.
Okay. So there's more
Just
time
on the spot,
so you guys spend more time with the Composure.
Yeah, we practice every day and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more of a collaboration between everyone in the Composure, and it's definitely what we're more busy with is the Composure, and we're always practicing and playing shows and all the time. So
Good. So I always like to ask musicians this question: who are some of your influences?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I love that question. I think for me, and probably for me and Paul, like a couple bands like Rancid.
Yeah. No Effects.
It's one of our favorite bands, definitely.
Yeah.
I grew up on punk rock.
Yeah, we just
Misfits
listened.
Dancing?
Oh, absolutely. I saw the
just
Misfits
went
the
to
other
Misfits,
night.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Picked up a really cool shirt too. Yeah.
Their shirts are everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
they've got the
insane, I know.
iconic.
Yep. They did it.
The Crimson Ghost. Yeah.
That's the
That
way they did
skull.
it. I saw the Suicide Machines at Ormsby
Cool.
a week ago, and that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So like I said, we know that you guys have the EP coming out brand new. What's it called? Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while. It's right as of now, it's untitled, but we finished it, and we're really happy about it and excited to get it out. We really don't have any information to tell anyone right now, but it's going to be coming soon. The release date and the name of it and all of that. But
Maybe a special show announcement.
yeah,
Oh,
that'll be coming. That'll be coming.
Absolutely.
Probably within the next week or two. We try to stay up on the whole social network site thing, Facebook, and we do some Stick'em chats, and we're gonna start getting back into those. So definitely look for some announcements coming very soon about the EP. But today, I think we're gonna listen to the first time anyone's probably ever heard
Yeah, we're
one
gonna
of the
we're gonna
songs
do
off
that.
the EP. So that's cool.
Definitely, we'll try that.
Exclusive.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. But how is it different from Strings Attached?
Yeah. It's more upbeat. Is it like faster tempo songs for the most part.
Yeah.
I'd say that's like the most noticeable thing.
Strings Attached, a record that came out last year. It took like 3 years to record that. Like we were talking about the early stages of our band. We went to record in Chicago like 3 times during, I would say, the early stage of our band. And a lot of those songs were really old. And when Seth joined the band, we had those songs and hadn't put out anything yet. And we had been a band for about 3 years. So he joined, we wrote some new songs, and we went and finished that record in LA. And so like half of it is like early Composure, and half it's like when Seth joined, and it's like our lineup now. But this EP, I feel like, is really gonna showcase the
what's going on
three
right
of
now.
us writing together, and you know what we are now.
Cool. What was the recording and writing process like for it?
For the EP? Yeah, like I said, just like at practice, really, like, you know, there were some ideas that I had, and then there were some ideas that Seth had, and then like but they're bare bones, you know what I mean? They're just ideas. So like, it's like, that's the way I like to do things, is like take this like core idea, and like this could be only seconds long, you know what I mean?
Right.
And just like jam on it at practice. I know it sounds pretty hippie, but you know, just like see what you can make with it, like see how far you can take it, and like see how different it sounds.
Right. So do you know how many tracks are on it yet, or right now it's just?
Yeah, it's gonna be either 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Either 6 or 7. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Depending.
It just borders that line where it's not an EP anymore, but you know, it's, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, like we have the songs we feel like we should put them out.
After Strings Attached came out, and we play so much, and we're always writing, and you know, a lot of times, like Paul was saying, we'll jam on a part, and you know, sometimes it'll get not forgotten, but kind of put in a bag and saved. And like on this EP is cool parts that have been around for a long time, that, you know, you're jamming on a new part, and you're like, you know,
you feel like you want to add it.
You remember that one? Bring it back, and then you bring some stuff back. So that's always cool when that happens, and something, you know, you always wanted to use but never came together gets to come back and get used.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you guys will let us, we'll listen to the first track now. This is Out to
excited.
Dry. So, Paul, if you'll hit the play button all the way over there. Yep.
Just say when.
All right, I'll say when. Now. All right, that was the Composure with Out to Dry on 670 AM WPPJ. New stuff, good stuff, guys.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Very good. We
Yeah.
hope everybody else thinks so too. So.
Yeah, I hope everyone heard it, liked it.
Yeah,
If you
definitely.
did, tell us somehow.
Tell us.
Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah, or
Anything.
me or them.
Yeah.
You guys have Facebook and Twitter pages, right?
Yep.
There you go.
All up
So
on
look them up, find them, tell them what you think. But I think it was pretty good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So, like I said, I know you guys are set to tour, and you'll be in Pittsburgh at the Smiling Moose on Friday at
Yes.
6 p.m. What can we expect to hear and see at the show?
Friday, it's going to be a really, really, honestly, a good show from front to back. There's 4 bands. 2 bands are from out of town. The one's called Bright and Early, and they're our really good friends from New Jersey, and we've toured with them before. We play with them all the time. And another band called Squid the Whale. They're from Michigan.
I love the name.
Squid the Whale, yeah. They Bright and Early right now. They're touring with them, and we're gonna be doing a little part of that tour. So that's the first day we'll be on that. And,
Stint, if you will.
a little stinter.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they're really awesome too. Both kind of like, like us, but a little harder.
Okay.
And then our friends Vesta from Pittsburgh are gonna play, and they're really, really good. 3 of them used to be in a band called Juliana Theory. That was one of my favorite bands and still is. But yeah, so it's not one of those shows where you just go to see one band. Really come for the whole show,
You get to
and
see
every
them.
band is really, really good.
And it sounds
so.
like it's a lot of local
Yeah,
influences.
definitely.
That's the thing. People need to go to those kind of shows more because honestly, I
Yeah.
have no idea. I would have had no idea if you guys didn't mention it.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sometimes hard to get people to come out to shows, but recently it's been getting better. So I think the Pittsburgh music scene, personally, I think is getting better. For a couple years there, it was like, I can't get anyone to come to shows, and
It's hard. You didn't know about it
starting
unless you had
to
a
look
friend.
up. Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Word of mouth is always like the best way to rely on, getting people to your shows, but like it's hard to like get everyone that you would, want to be coming to the shows, like to hear about it.
Yeah.
It's definitely hard.
I mean, the Facebook and stuff too. That really helps
Yeah, it
nowadays. The events and inviting thousands of people, even if you don't even know who they are. So yeah.
Definitely. All right. Well, I think we should play a track from Strings Attached. What do you guys think?
I think that's a great idea.
Okay. So we're gonna play one from there. This is the Composure right now.